Hi everybody, I'm Viceroy Smith along with my partner and former racer Magnus Samuelson Jr. and we welcome you to the inaugural race of the NASCAR Supercharger Championship Series here at Daytona. The electricity is in the air and the drivers are getting on the track. So taking you through the top 10, starting on the pole, you've got the Commissioner, number 47 of CJ Walker. Starting in second, you've got teammate Nicole Cosgrove in the PBR car. Starting in third, you've got the 48 of Chris Summers. And in fourth, you've got the number 69 of James Kunkel. Starting in fifth, the number 16 of Jeremy Britt. And in seventh, the number 1 of Jeffrey Finguy. Right behind him, the number 10 of Mark Edwards in the Valvoline car. And beside him is the number 32 of Clint Vader. Back in the 72 car, you've got DJ Kirker. And rounding out the top 10, you've got the number 18 of Connor Breton. So Magnus, give me your predictions for this race. Yeah, I think the race is going to actually be pretty exciting. There's going to be a lot of lead changes. The big one could happen, it could not. This is definitely one of those tracks where it could be very exciting or it could be very boring throughout the entire race, but the end is always going to be an exciting one. Yes, I think so too. So who is your prediction for the winner? Well, I was watching them in practice, and I think the Mark Edwards Motorsports cars were doing pretty good, so I think any three of them would, any one of them three would do good. Alright, so there you have it, the professional opinion of Magnus Samuelson Jr. So as we come out of turn 4, the pace car is going to pull off to the side, and we'll let the big boys do their business. Here we go, people. The first race of the year. It's green flag. The number 47 of CJ Walker takes the lead and retains it, but who knows how long that'll be because this track is notorious for its lead changes. And whoa, we've already got some three-wide racing going on here. Let's see how long this lasts for. Yeah, you don't want to be on that outside line because you will get the shit and you'll go to the back pretty fucking quick. See the number 16 and the number 10 car hooking up together. See if they can make the pass. And they do. The inside line here is the preferred line, so anytime you can get there, try to stay there. You can see the car hang out left to dry. That's the number 32 of Clint Vader. And we've got some more three-wide action going on back here. Yeah, it definitely gets a little dicey once you get into the turns. You get those G-forces and want to pull that car outward. Oh, shit. Lots of three-wide racing. And up front we have the two teammates, Robbie Noonan and Mark Edwards. They will take the 1-2 spot. And now you got a four-line... Oh, scratch that. You got Mark Edwards falling back. And you have the other Adidas car, the number 81 of Dion Scott, and he will stay up front. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of lead changes here. It's just going to be back and forth, and unless a pit strategy is going to be your doom, then it could be any one of these guys at the very end. Alright, let's go on board with our in-race reporter, the number 69 of James Kunkel. And we'll take you on a lap or two with him. Yeah, you can see the inside line is the preferred line here, and it won't be long before he can probably get up to the front. The only problem you have, though, is staying up there because everyone's coming up behind you, and they want to ram your ass out of the way. Whoa, 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 watch the language. No, we don't have to. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here in the NASCAR Supercharger series, language is not an issue. Fuck. But yeah, as you can see, the inside line is starting to pull away. As you see the number 66 of Brian LaFleur Jr. and the number 81 of Dion Scott saying, see ya. Here's another great example, the number 2 of Alan Bedgood. He started last and he was already up there in the lead. Pretty much everyone here is going to lead a lap pending some sort of disaster going on under the hood. As James takes second. Ooh, Daniel Raines takes the outside. And just like that, daylight. So talk to me about pit strategy here. Yeah, this is going to be a one-stop race. And we'd expect everyone to take the same strategy, but you never know. There can be some real dipshits in the garage, and some people just want to be heroes, and next thing you know, you're behind the wall with a wrecked race car. Whoa, some three-wide action here for second. Number 80 of Jess Piccoli finally getting up there. Yeah, and you can see the 21 starting to drift off there. You do not want to be the third car on that outside line. Here we go with another lead change. It's back and forth racing here. Ralph Mason takes the lead. And normally right around now we would do a top 10 report, but it just changes around so much, there's really no fucking point. There really isn't. So with that, we will go to a commercial break, and we will be back in just a moment. Hi everybody, welcome back to Race 1 at Daytona, and we have yet another lead change. The 18 of Connor Breton has taken the lead. So now I've got it strung out, so guess there won't be another top 5 update. Yeah, Viceroy, this is just going to be a back and forth all race. Just get used to it and quit bitching about it if you don't mind. Yeah, sure, why not? So when do you expect them to make their pit stops? I expect it here in the next, what are we on, lap 9 now? I guess another 5 or 6 laps. Yeah, these cars can't run forever. I'm sure you know that. Yeah, yes I do. I know all too well. Yeah, so Connor Breton's holding a commanding lead. No one seems to be able to get up to him. I'm sure now that I say that, there's going to be another fucking lead change. Oh, and sure enough. And look at this, you've got all 3 Mark Edwards Motorsports cars running in the top 5 right now. There's something in the water at that team. Yeah, there certainly is. They definitely know what they're doing. They're a tight-knit group. And chemistry always, it makes all the difference in a team. And you can tell the difference. Yes, you can. And still, Connor Breton just not really pulling away from the field, but they sure shit can't catch him. Yeah, there's those Chevys. You gotta hand it to that Chevy chassis. Oh, that's right, everyone. Magnus Samuelson Jr. is a Chevy advocate. Raced Chevys for 37 years. Indeed, you did. Indeed, you did. Oh, and here we go with the pit stops. Connor Breton's going to be the first one in, followed by Joseph Clark, the 05 of Jake Cole, James Kunkel, and Mark Edwards and friends. Guys, pit stop for the 18. Yeah, we're going to take 4 tires, load it up full of fuel, They're not complaining about this car. Everything's pretty good. They're happy with it. What about with the 48 team? How about them? Yeah, they're not too happy about it. They said, quote, "This thing is a piece of shit." They don't know why, but they think there might have been a piece of tape on the grill. With the traffic, them being stuck in traffic, it didn't really make too much of a difference, but when they get through pit stop cycles, then that could play a big factor. In the 47 and the 5, they were slow to get out of there. You know what's up with that? No, I didn't see anything, but they could have had a loose wheel or something. Not sure what was up. And we have the second group of leaders now coming out of pit road. It's going to be the 46 of Brian LaFleur Jr., followed by the 17 of JT Teal, the 62 of Daniel Raines, the 81 of Dion Scott. Let's see if they can hang on to it. We've got the leaders coming up. Brian LaFleur all by himself. He's ahead of the leader, Joseph Clark. No, excuse me. Brian LaFleur Jr. is the leader right now. And it looks like he will hang on to that spot. Yeah, you've got these 4 cars right behind him. They'll catch up to him pretty quick. Yeah, they're catching him. Oh, making a 3 wide right there. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Still plenty of time left, and it's just you guys. So things are starting to get settled, and looks like we've got 3 separate packs and a bunch of stragglers, it looks like. So let's see what we got here. We've got the 66 of Brian LaFleur Jr., the 69 of James Kunkel, the 05 of Jake Cole, the 18 of Connor Breton, the 41 of Joseph Clark, rounding out your top 5 in this first pack. Behind them, you've got another 8 or 9 cars. 44 of Alex Tanker, the red car, that's Alan Bedgood. The 17 of JT Teal going for the pass. He thought better of it. The 46 of Ralph Mason, the 77 of Robbie Noonan, the 81 of Dion Scott, that orange combos car, the 62 of Daniel Raines, and the number 10 of Mark Edwards. Let's see, there's a pretty big gap between the two. And with 7 laps left, I'm not so sure that they'd be able to catch up. Yeah, I'm not so sure either. Unless there's a caution, it'll be a definite close one. Guys, you hear anything on the 47 car? Yeah, we did. They had a cylinder go down, it sounds like. Oh, really? Okay, cool shit. Yep, and that's the commissioner, CJ Walker. He owns this shit. And apparently he put too much time into the series and not enough into his car. What a dumbass. Up front, you still got your top 5. Looks like Connor Breton has slowed down just a little bit, but it looks like he's getting back into the draft. Go back behind that second pack. You've got the 21 of Mason Wood, the 16 of Jeremy Britt, and the number 1 Nintendo car of Jeffrey Finguy. And it looks like they will hook up and catch up to that second pack. Yes, they will. And here we are with 5 laps to go. Can Brian LaFleur Jr. hang on, or will this just be another merry-go-round of lead changes? We'll find out after these messages. Oh shit, guys, problem with the 77 car. Yeah, that's Robbie Noonan going down on the apron. He was running in 13th place. What happened there? Yeah, we're getting reports that he has a tire going down, it sounds like. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. He was running really strong along with his other two teammates. Yeah, and he will have to make it into pit road, see if he can make it in there all right. Yeah, he does. Just wants to drive slow enough. This is a super speedway, obviously. So speed makes a big difference in trying to keep that tire intact so he can get that thing changed out, no problem. So back up to the front, you've got his teammate, Brian LaFleur Jr., still running in first, followed by Jake Cole, Joseph Clark, James Kunkel, and Connor Breton in fifth. Let's go in with our in-race reporter, James Kunkel. See if we can talk to him. James, you got a copy?
Yeah.
So how you doing out there?
You're not watching?
Well, yeah, but how's the car? How are you doing? What's it feel like out there? Oh, yes. So, how does super speedway driving differ from, let's say, a short track?
Well, you're going a lot faster, and there's a lot of drafting and a lot of passing, and then you take the lead, and then you lose the lead, and then you just cycle it all back over again.
That's very insightful, James. Have you got anything else for us?
Yeah, I'd like to get back to racing if that's okay with you guys. I mean, there's only a couple laps left, and as you can see, I'm trying to win a race here.
Fair enough. James Kunkel, everybody. Yeah, you need total concentration when racing out there. Oh, as you can see, James, he's looking inside. You won't get it, though. Looking inside again. Can he do it? Can he do it? He's got him on the ropes. He's got him on the ropes. He's looking inside. And he will take the spot. Yeah, so we know for sure it's going to be one of these 5 lucky drivers coming away with the first win in the NASCAR Supercharger Series. Will it be the 66 of Brian LaFleur Jr., the 69 of James Kunkel, the 05 of Jake Cole, the 18 of Connor Breton, or the 41 of Joseph Clark? We will find out as they take us to the white flag last lap. Yeah, things are starting to get a little antsy now. They're not going to want to stay single file for too long. They're going to make those passes while they can, but they don't want to do it too early. Because you know what they say. Super speedway racing, you get fucked. They do say that a lot, don't they? Oh, J. Cole looking inside. He wants to take that second spot right back. Can he do it, though? I don't think he has the support. Here we go, going into turn 3. It's Brian LaFleur Jr., followed by friends. Coming out of turn 4, who's it going to be? Can Brian LaFleur Jr. keep the lead? J. Cole's looking inside. Does he have enough? James Kunkel looking outside, and it'll be Brian LaFleur Jr. winning his first career race in the first race of the NASCAR Supercharger Series. Congratulations. Holy shit. Yeah, those last laps are always exciting. They certainly are. They certainly are. So we will bring you to we will show you the top 10. Looks like we have the number 1 of Brian LaFleur Jr. Second place was James Kunkel. Third place was Jake Cole. Fourth place, Joseph Clark. Fifth place, Connor Breton. That rounds out that first pack. Sixth place went to Alan Bedgood. Seventh place, Daniel Rains in the Combos car. Eighth place was Jeffrey Finguy. Ninth place was Jeremy Britt. And rounding out the top 10 was the number 17 Best Buy of JT Teal. So yes, that was the first race of the NASCAR Supercharger series. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I had fun. I'm your host, Viceroy Smith, along with my co-host, Magnus Samuelson Jr. We will see you next week in North Carolina. We hope you all take care. We hope you all had fun. And we will see you next week. See you guys later. Here is your official top 10 race standings and official top 10 point standings as they stand now, while they're standing.